Okay, kids, this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I've asked a great deal of you these past few weeks. Hard work, dedication, and yes, even a certain amount of maturity, believe it or not. And for the most part, you've come through for me. Except for Jared, of course, who has been nothing short of a royal pain in my gazebo.
Thanks. Don't mention it.
And now it's payoff time. The audience is seated, filled with family, friends, and even perfect strangers. Let's not let them down, kids. Are you ready? I want you to get out there and break a leg.
What'd he say? I think he said lay an egg.
Hey. Knock it off with the chicken stuff already. Places, sound, music.
Howdy do time, thumbs in the howdy do. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a round of cheers, 'cause howdy do is here. It's time to start the show, so kids let's go.
Hang on a second. Sound person. Oh, sound person.
Got your sound person here.
That's the wrong music.
I know. I lost the other tape.
Oh, you lost the tape. I'd like to see you after the show, sound person.
That figures.
To you, my child. How fare thee this morrow?
I fare fair, Friar, and you?
I celebrate this morrow as any other, for each day is a new birth and a new beginning. What brings you to Tammany Abbey?
I thought perhaps you could tell me a story.
I only know one story, and I've told it to you at least 100 times.
It's a stupid story, and each telling only makes it all the more insipid. Please, Friar Rico, tell me the story. Tell me the story of Ivana one more time, and I'll never ask again.
Never. So be it.
On peppercorn!
Now, where do I begin?
At the beginning.
Makes sense.
All was not well in the land of Saxonia.
Who's telling the story? It was the year 1, 2, 4, 3. And all was not well in the land of Saxonia. Darkness, and discontent, hung thick in the air, like sausages in a smokehouse, or even thicker. King Isidore was off to the Crusades to battle the infidels and to purchase porcelain. He left in his place his Greek brother Viscera. He struck fear and sorrow into every heart. The king not only left town, but he left the son. Can you tell me the son's name?
Richard? Harold?
Nope.
Irving?
Not even close.
Gallimore?
Nope.
Donnybrook?
His son's name was Ivana.
Ivana, of course. And this is his story.
It is a story of love, courage, chivalry, and revenge. But more than that.
It's the worst story in the world.
Correct. It all started on a day like today, Queen Eunice Chambers. The sun was bright, the birds were singing their little songs.
Careful, Corsicana. You'll have him dizzy and puking if you don't watch out.
I can't help myself, Mother. Every time I look at him, I feel like dancing. Was ever there a more precious child?
There was you, my pet.
But I was just a girl, an insignificant waste of labor, a useless appendage to the royal lineage, worth only as much as I might be bartered for. How could you compare me to this, a boy child, heir to the throne, Ivana?
Oh, it's true. You weren't worth much to us, but you were cute.
Oh dear, he's all wet.
Just like his father.
Should I summon the royal changer?
I think it's time you learned how to change a diaper.
Oh, gross!
It won't be long before you have some little wet ones of your own. Bring them over here. Hello, my little prince. Is you wet? You is wet, isn't you? Yes, you is. First, you take off the diaper. Sounds a little hoarse. Sounds a little hoarse.
Oops.
Like
Sorry.
that?
Very good. Much better. Then we say a little poem. Diaper, diaper in the sky, how far will that diaper fly? Got ya?
Mother, what is that?
What is what?
That!
Silly girl. What does it look like?
A birthmark.
And that's what it is. The royal birthmark. There's no mistaking our little Ivana. All better.
When do you think Father will return to us?
You miss him, don't you?
Would I miss the sun if it failed to rise, or the stars if they fell from the heavens?
How should I know?
Of course I would miss them. Why did he have to run off to those silly old wars anyway?
Honor, my child. Honor and duty. And chivalry. And porcelain. Besides, boys will be boys. You know how excited he gets every time a war is declared.
War, war, war. How I hate that word. How I loathe it. Is there anything more horrendous than war?
Anchovies. Anchovies are more horrendous than war. And perhaps liver.
Why can't men live as brothers? Why can't we live in peace with the filthy heathens? We have our beliefs. Why can't they have theirs?
Because theirs are wrong.
Oh, I see. That explains it.
They believe women should wear bells on their toes.
Disgusting! They should be wiped off the face of this earth, or at least be forced to live in the suburbs with the other vermin.
Your father will see to that.
Why didn't Uncle Viscera go off to the wars with Daddy?
The court physician ruled him unfit for battle. Something about an allergy to armor.
He certainly makes things unpleasant around here. It seems the only people smiling these days are the tax collectors.
And the executioners. What with all that overtime pay.
He may be Daddy's brother, but I can't bring myself to like him. Every time he comes around, I grow goosebumpy with fear. He reminds me of an eel.
He reminds me of 2 eels. Visceral lust for power, and that makes him a dangerous man. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw a set of patio furniture.
Saxonia is an unhappy place now.
Sad, but true. Viscera places unfair burdens on our people and brutalizes them into compliance. And every time I try to confront him, he brushes me aside like some sort of bothersome insect.
But you are the queen. Surely he must listen.
I've told you 100 times, don't call me Shirley.
Sorry.
Alas, I am a powerless queen. Viscera rules until the day your father returns.
May it be soon.
I wouldn't count on it. You know how picky your father is when it comes to buying porcelain.
May it please the Queen,
May what please the queen?
Prince Viscera wishes an audience with your majesty.
That does not please the queen.
Don't let him in, Mother.
Tell Prince Viscera I am otherwise engaged.
He says that it is urgent.
Tell him I'm feeling under the weather. Tell him I have the plague.
I told them that last time, Your Majesty.
Very well. Tell him I'm dead.
At once, Your Majesty.
What seems to be the delay?
The Queen is dead.
Oh, dead, you say?
Dead!
Oh, she'll be missed. Oh, my God. Oh,
How dare you enter my chambers without my permission?
A miracle! She lives! I declare this a day of celebration.
I told my attendant to tell you I was dead tired. He simply misunderstood.
leave us, Nick. I wish to speak to the Queen in private. And how is the heir apparent to the throne this fine morning?
Sleeping. And I do not wish him disturbed. State your business, Viscera.
So be it. Were that our good news, with that I could bring you glad tidings.
Your voice reeks of dark portent.
Afraid so. Word reached me an hour ago that our great and noble king, your husband and your father, has fallen on hard times.
Gasp!
Very hard times.
Gasp!
Oh, ye gods, take my heart, my soul, my bronze bongles even, but not my king.
What are you saying, Uncle Vizzy? Are you sane?
Yep,
Dead? The king is dead?
as good as dead. Was captured by the infidels.
Captured?
In the porcelain shop. He never stood a chance.
Oh, Mother, he is doomed. Doomed.
Hush, child. He's alive. And when there's life, there's hope.
That's a good one.
There's no doubt holding him for ransom.
That is true. The filthy slime say to release him. We come with 100 co-founders, 11 milk cows, and 1,000 feet of beach property, undeveloped.
Well then, I assume you've already set about collecting the ransom?
With that I could.
What's that supposed to mean?
How can I collect ransom when it violates the wishes of the king? How many times have you heard him say, not a penny for ransom?
Not ransom, transoms. Not a penny for transoms. You know how the king hated transoms. They reminded him of the gallows.
Ransoms, what's the difference? There's a principle at stake here. If you give it to the infidels this time, there'll be no end to it.
You would let him die then?
You can't put a price tag on honor. Believe me, if I were in his spot, I'd expect him to do the same.
That's easy for you to say.
You better do.
I won't let you get away with this, Viscera.
Get away with what? Dear Queen Nina, I assure you, my motives are strictly honorable. What I do is for the good of the Saxonians.
Indeed. Where you are concerned, Viscera, ulterior and motive are synonymous. You want to be king.
Honest, I don't want to be king. And if I'm lying, may lightning strike me while I stand. What would I want with money and power and prestige and the beautiful handmaidens and the best seats at joust? I couldn't possibly be king unless something happens to a little nipper. Something horrible. Yes, something horrible. Like an accident. God forbid.
I will go to the council of the Lord.
I've disbanded the council.
Then I'll appeal to the order of the knights.
They've all gone to crusades.
Then I'll appeal to the archbishop.
He's on administrative leave.
Then I will take my case to the people.
Guess what? They're in prison.
In prison? All of them? Charged with what?
Littering. I demanded to put a stop to it.
Treachery has a face.
Everyone has a face.
Uncle Vizzy, I beg of you, don't let this happen. Save my father. For once in your self-serving, smarmy life, do something good. Please.
I'll think about it.
Thank you.
I thought about it. No deal.
Treason has a face.
Everyone has a face. Look, you're a little upset. That's understandable. Let me send Medulla in here. He can fix you up a sedative and read you a tea leaves.
Keep your evil sorcerer away from us.
sorcerer?
He is the devil.
Well, if we don't want Medulla, how about the court jester? You could use a laugh or two.
Keep your vermin out of my chambers.
Well, I really must be going. We're opening a new vocational training center for the executioners. They've asked me to cut the ribbon. With the axe, no less. Yeah. There's no humor like gallows humor.
Remember this, Viscera. He who sows the seed of discontent reaps a vengeful harvest. Or something like that.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Well, don't blame the street kid. Ow! He bit me!
Oh dear. Now we'll have to wash his mouth out.
Yeah, well, lucky for little Ivana, I'm not the kind of guy who holds a grudge. Well, do what he calls. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to submit a request in writing. Bye.
Viper!
I'm afraid, Mother.
With good reason.
You don't think you would do anything to hurt Ivana, do you?
This I do know. When Viscera was a baby, they hung a sign on his crib. The sign said, Cave Cano. It's a Latin phrase meaning beware of the dog. Well, the dog has grown into a wolf. See what I mean?
And the wolf has teeth.
Come, child. We must make preparations. The life of the future king is at stake.
Wisely were to make preparations, because at that very moment, Viscera was plotting his heart of hearts to ensure that he would become king. Any questions?
Why do we get so mad, Carter?
Later, that comes later.
Well, why do men lust for power?
As long as we have minds, will always be cause for rejoice.
But why do men lust for power?
Beats me.
Is it pride? Could the quest for power be directly proportional to one's inordinate sense of self-esteem? And is power the means or the end? And is power bad if it is used for good? One is good and one is power. What's so wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but you see, power tends to corrupt. You've heard the saying before.
I was hoping for a simple answer.
Very well, I shall give you one. Men lust for power because Eve ate the apple.
Well, if Adam had eaten the apple, would women be lusting for power?
I thought you wanted to hear a story.
I do.
I can't tell you the story if you persist in digressing.
Sorry.
Now, where was I?
Viscera was plotting to be king.
Ah, yes. Now, Viscera had in his employ an evil magician whose name was Medulla. Medulla started off to be an alchemist, but he flunked out of alchemy school because he turned gold into lead.
Keep going.
Viscera met Medulla while Medulla was selling used horses. He had an instant liking to him. He always admired someone who could lie with a straight face. It's mine. Viscera made Medulla a court magician, a position of great importance. In return, Medulla was only happy to do Viscera's dirty work for him.
I told you to be still. There's got to be a way. Pull yourself together, man.
Medulla, baby, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
You really think so, Shecky?
And so realistic. It really looked like you cut that schmeal in half.
I was, you idiot. The part I can't figure out is how to get them back together again, and it's so messy.
Yeah, how messy was it?
It was so messy that all the king's horses and all the king's men
Lay it on me.
got sick when they saw it.
Too much. Oh, you should have gone into gesturing. You're a natural.
I'll stick to magic, thanks.
It's not like we need another jester in the circuit. Every two-bit peasant with a mother-in-law joke thinks he's a jester.
But there's only one jester playing the palace.
And you're looking at him.
How does it feel to have the biggest gig of them all?
You got good news
and you got bad news. The good news is when you're good, you're really good. When you're bad, you're really dead. I mean, it's not like you're playing for the Yorkshire pudding circuit over here. When you tell a bad joke, they stone you to death. Here, talking drawn and quartered. No return engagement.
Lucky for you, Viscera has an infantile sense of humor.
Bingo. I got Drew jokes coming out of my ears. Gotta think rebelliousness. Every time I talk about death, it just riles my bile. Very nice.
You should fix it up.
Flop it.
Visit.
I ain't seen this many bubbles since champagne was invented.
Over the lip and through the gummet.
Watch that stomach. Here it cometh. Oh, man, not bad. What do you call it?
A wonder drug. I call it arsenic.
Arsenic? What, it's trying to kill me?
You ever hear a dead man complain of an upset stomach? Works every time. Don't you want to finish it?
No, the doctor says I have to stay away from arsenic. Gives me rigor mortis. Yuck. Seriously, folks, have you come up with any schemes? Get rid of that pain in Viscera's neck?
You mean Ivana?
You catch on quicker than a leech on a beach, Medulla.
I have a few things up my sleeve. As a matter of fact, the prince will be here soon. You've heard about King Isidore.
Yes, a pity Viscera won't be able to raise the ransom.
I can see her all choked up about it.
It shows, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, in 24 little hours, you and I will be through to the court of the king. How does that grab you?
A contract with all the frills. How do you think it grabs me?
Glad a minute, boss.
What is it, Astrid?
You got a customer. Says she wants a magic potion.
I'm expecting the prince. There's no way I can possibly see her now.
She says it's important.
Didn't I make myself clear, Astrid?
Perfectly.
No customers. Tell them to get lost.
Okay, Chief. I'll tell her to take her money bags, stuffed with gold, someplace else.
On second thought, perhaps I could squeeze her in.
I figured as much. Quite your show last night.
Yeah, what'd you think? Everyone's a critic.
This will only take a minute, Jackie. Perhaps you could wait outside.
Yes, highway robbery never does.
That was so funny.
Yeah, funny was it?
Right this way, please, lady. The magician will see you now. I told Miss Moneybag, Miss Oglethorpe, that you would see to her needs, even if it meant the prince himself had to wait.
What is it the Romans used to say?
In the arena, lion they.
First come, first served.
That too.
I cannot be thanking you enough. How will I ever repay your kindness?
I'm sure we could figure something out. That'll be all, Astrid. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm wanting a magic potion.
You're in luck. I'm running a special on potions this week. What kind of potion would you like?
What kind do you have?
Well, I have lotion potions, motion potions, devotion potions. I've even got promotion potions if you're looking for a little upward mobility. I've got oceans of potions.
I'm wanting a potion that will protect the child from treachery and insurrection.
Oh, a commotion potion. 3 tablespoons before bedtime. The kid won't have a care in the world. Protects him from all manners of treacheries.
And how much is costing?
How much you got?
1,000 gold founder.
You're in luck. And in addition, I'll give you this pamphlet from the Saxonian Lung Association. There's 25 reasons why you shouldn't smoke oysters. For one thing, they're incredibly hard to light.
I don't smoke.
Good for you. There's nothing more disgusting than seeing a person with a smoldering oyster in his mouth.
How long is potion lasting?
That varies from case to case. Should last no longer than 24 hours tops. You expecting a little turmoil around your place?
Any moment now. I must be going.
You look vaguely familiar. Have we met before?
No, I was just passing through. It was nice meeting you.
The pleasure was all mine.
Oyez, oyez, oyez! All hail Prince Viscera of Saxonia, Duke of the Court of Worcestershire, Commander of the Royal Guard, and other big stuff.
I'm telling you, that looks stupid.
No, it doesn't. It gives your character an added dimension.
I said Commander of the Royal Guard and other big stuff.
Now I want you to go out there and make me proud.
I still think that looks stupid.
Just trust me. Trust me.
And other big stuff.
Whoa! Beautiful! Beautiful! I see you brought Trigger with you, Your Majesty.
What a stud.
Thank you.
I was talking about the horse.
He wants to feel the wind that is with us.
Don't we all?
Sorry about the mess in your waiting room.
No apologies necessary, Your Highness. Get the shovel, Asperd.
Get it yourself. I'm going to lunch.
First, would you mind tying Trigger up outside?
Not at all. Yee!
So, have you come with any plans to get rid of Ivani?
We have company, Your Majesty.
So I see.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at your eye of newt.
They're on sale, buy 3, get 1 free.
So, have you?
I have a plan that is foolproof, Your Highness. Within 24 little hours, you will be king of Saxonia.
Yummy! Let me hear it.
Balls.
Balls?
You wouldn't! You couldn't!
Couldn't what?
350 for a wing of bat?
That's not just any bat, lady. That's designer bat.
Louisville Slugger. How chic. Sorry for the interruption.
And the beauty of it is balls.
Buzz!
Order! Chaos! Rage of angels!
Look, lady, if you're looking for a bargain, there's Sir Kmart across the street. Perhaps you should be shopping over there.
Perhaps I should. I think I've heard enough. Infamy has a face.
Everyone has a face. Have we met?
No. I'm sure I would have remembered if we had.
Yeah, me too. I never forget the mustache.
I must be going. It was nice meeting you. There's much to do. Adieu.
Adieu to you too. Hey, and watch your step.
Stupid horse!
Custodian, stage left for cleanup. Custodian, stage left for cleanup.
Only one thing that could possibly stand in my plan.
And what is that?
If the child takes commotion potion, he will be protected from my intrigue. But only one place sells commotion potion, and you're standing in it. I'm certainly not going to sell any of it to the queen.
Not if you bury your head.
Don't worry, Chief. I just sold my last bottle.
Good.
So I say to the guys, gross ignorance. What's that? And he says, 144 druids. Is that a yuck or is that a yuck?
That's a yuck.
Told you, Medulla, the guy's a prince. But seriously, folks, look at the top. Let's get topical here. I hold in my hand the final envelope.
Final!
Yeah, lovesick Viking plunder on your smorgasbord. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. The baby Merlin, the baby Shakespeare, and Prince Valiant.
The baby Merlin, the baby Shakespeare. Prince Vane?
I already said that. Very good. Name a sage boy, a stage boy, and a page boy.
I say, that is a good one.
Oh, many thanks, Your Grace. May the bluebird of happiness nest in your name.
Don't push your luck, Shecky. You know I can't take a joke.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, I must have lost my head.
Not quite, but you came close. Now I must be away. There are preparations to be made. My horse. Not a word, Shecky. Not one word.
Who, me?
Not yet. I'll be expecting both you in my quarters at 6:30. Don't be late. We've got a kingdom to steal. Now would be a good time to do it.
When do we get to the romantic part?
Later, that comes later.
So things look pretty bad for Princess Ivana, huh?
The stench of misfortune was everywhere.
Do you mind? I'm trying to eat here.
Oh, sorry. Yes, things look bad for Ivana. But luckily, the queen had the commotion potion.
Did it work?
Of course it worked. If it didn't work, would I be standing here telling you the story of Ivana?
Oh, yeah. What makes a person evil? Is it environmental factors, genetic quirks, or perhaps a combination of both?
I've given that a lot of thought myself.
And parental factors must be considered too, you know. Bend the twig, float about theory.
I have a theory of my own. If the child is born feet first, it will be evil.
Can nothing alter its course?
Only if the child is taken on its second birthday, dipped into a vat of lard. Then the child will no longer be evil.
Be all sticky. Ugh. Now, where were we?
Queen Nina was preparing for Visser and his henchmen. She didn't know how they were coming or when they were coming, but she knew they were coming.
And how did she know that?
They announced themselves.
May it please the queen,
May what? Please the queen.
3 henchmen have come to see you.
Get the potion ready. How could she be sure the potion would work?
She couldn't be sure, but it was her only hope.
Show the henchmen in.
At once, Your Highness.
This is really exciting.
You're telling me.
Then what happened?
They came onto her. They were all wearing disguises. They didn't kill her for one moment.
Good morrow to you, Queen Nina.
And to you, good sirs.
Sorry to break in. Would have surely been a pastoral moment. But we couldn't pass through Saxonia. We're offering you the best deal in insurance today. Ever guess? Our disguise samples are completely. She's at her mercy. I am Sir Vince, Sir Harvey,
What's up?
and Sir Floyd.
Yo.
We represent. We or something like that. We can offer you a complete insurance package featuring life, health, and a horse and a wagon at a price you won't believe.
And what is the price?
Only $22.50 a month, and your firstborn son.
Sorry, not interested.
That sounds like a pretty good deal, Mom.
I know the price seems high.
There's no way I would give you $22.50
I think she's on. Let's get the kid split.
You're right. No more kid gloves. There's a stick up. Hand over the kid.
As you wish.
Mother, you wouldn't.
The child is yours.
I told you this would work.
Like a charm, like a charm.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I sprinkled a little commotion potion on the child before I handed him over.
No! Oh! And where did she get the potion from?
Mail order, probably.
This stuff is deadly!
You some skunk.
It's all yours.
Get away from me!
You didn't fool me for a minute, Victora.
So, the cat is out of the bag. So be it. Wow! We have fun this time, Nina. But we will be back. And when we do...
Oh, yeah? Well, we already have our escape plan, don't we, Mother?
Quiet, child.
We're taking the old back road through the dark forest where you'll never find us.
Shut up, Corsicana.
So there!
This smells so bad! Panic, Jackie! Run you may, run far and wide. And when you hear the bang of the hounds at your heels, you will know the true meaning of fear. Sleep well this night, sweet prince, for it will probably be your last.
Really gonna make a run for it now?
It's our only chance. The dark forest is our only hope.
But what of the dogs? Viscera has the most vicious hounds in all of Saxonia.
I know that, child. Our only chance is to get a good lead on them. Poodles can't run very fast. Have you packed as I told you?
Yes, Mother, only the bare necessities.
Good. Go fetch our things. Don't worry, my beloved, smelly little prince. We'll fly through the forest like the wind, free and wild. We'll fly like the birds, our feet barely touching the ground. And we will be quiet as the shadows.
Ready?
Good. You didn't forget the throne, did you?
No, I got it.
Good. We must leave at once. And remember, speed is of the essence. May the gods be with us.
Hang on a second. Sound person. Oh, sound person.
Now your sound person here.
That's supposed to be dogs barking.
I lost a dog to you. Cats, dogs, what's the difference?
I'd like to see you after the show. Sound person.
What else is it?
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Run!
Meow.
Run like the wind! Flee! Dash! Hide!
Meow.
Meow.
Run! Run for your life!
Meow. Meow.
Hang on a second.
I gotta tell ya, I really feel silly running from a bunch of kitty cats.
Meow.
Stagehand. Oh, stagehand.
Yo.
What are those things?
You told me to cut out some big green teeth.
Big green terrines. Not peas, greens. Like in a
figures.
Oh, get in line. He wants to see me first.
I think you're getting closer. Have you ever heard a more fearsome sound?
Meow.
I can't go on like this, Mother. The bird is too great.
Meow.
My precious little twin. No wonder you're tired. You've been carrying everything by yourself. Let me help you. Is that better?
Nope. It's no use, Mother. They're bound to catch us. It will just be a matter of minutes.
I won't let Ivana fall into Viscera's clutches. I'd leave him in the forest first.
But surely he would perish.
I've told you 101 times. Don't call me Shirley. Perhaps not. Perhaps the creatures of the forest would shelter him.
Bad chance.
It's the only chance we've got. You head north. I'll leave Ivana here and head south. Perhaps we can confuse the cats. I mean dogs. If we escape, we'll meet by the bridge in Downbury. God be with you, child. I'll take the... Now run! Quickly! Quickly!
Bye, Mom. Goodbye.
What a kid. Don't shed a tear, my son. Not even in this, the darkest of times. Let no tears fall. I leave you in the hands of destiny. Wear this, my son. Let it be a constant reminder of your proud heritage. It bears the seal of the House of Isidore. God willing, one day you will know who you are and can claim what is rightfully yours. This throne.
Meow.
And now, though you are too young to speak, hear these words. They're the words my beloved father said to me before he departed this transparency we call life. They're important words. Most important you'll ever hear. I know the words. I really do. They're the kind of words you don't forget. Big words.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz.
I've got the words.
She's got the word.
Now hear the words, my son. When in the darkness of the night, though you shiver and shake and cower, don't be a little fraidy cat. You have a secret power. There's courage flowing through your veins. So stand up proud and tall and shout as loudly as you can. The sky ain't gonna fall.
Not but foliage for his bed.
Poor cat, abandoned in the night.
Not but the moon and stars for light.
Betwixt the shadows, as it fall.
It was heard. A tiny squirrel's call.
A mother squirrel heard the cry.
Of Ivana. Then wondered why.
Tiny squirrel whose poignancy.
Was piqued with curiosity
On her little squirrel's feet did she sneak?
to have herself a little peek.
She did find a little speck.
With a great big throne tied to his neck.
She called the other squirrels and said,
We leave this kitty surely dead.
so in the somber forest light,
A pledge was made that very night.
and every squirrel did squeak, Is what?
They vowed to raise him as their son.
Eyes to shine, their tail to twirl.
And Ivana? Well, you grew up a squirrel.
Wait, I have anchovies on this.
You gave you pepperoni? I don't believe it.
Mama, where are you, Mama?
Is it son?
I think I got cause to be justifiably upset. I just had the shock of my young life. I'm talking psychological trauma.
Calm down, son. Now tell Mama what happened.
I was going down to the pond to look for nuts and berries.
I told you never to go there.
It's beside the point. Anyway, I was getting a drink, right? And I saw my reflection in the water. And I realized something. I don't look anything at all like you, Mama. I'm ugly.
Come to me, child. There. You are not ugly.
You're too ugly. And take a look. I got no fur to speak of. Big feet. And this nose. You could build a nest in this sucker. Why am I so different?
Chester,
What?
I think it's time we had a little talk with Junior.
Can it wait? I've got nuts to store.
No, it can't wait. The boy is old enough to know the truth.
The truth?
Your father will explain.
Well, what seems to be the problem, son? Having a little girl trouble?
That's not it, Chester.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to talk to him about the birds and the buffaloes.
I want you to tell Junior about his roots. Now get to it. The boy's old enough to know.
Know what, Mama?
Sit down, son. I gotta talk to you squirrel to squirrel. You better wait for Dad, Mama.
Very well. Call me if you need.
You see, son, God has infinite wisdom. Made little boy squirrels and little girl squirrels. And there's a difference.
You're telling me. Sometimes I can't hardly think of anything else. Especially Trudy.
Then God made you.
He sure pulled out all the stops when he did that, right, Pop? Biggest squirrel in the forest. Oh!
Not quite.
Oh, come off it, Pop. Squirrels don't come any bigger than me.
You see, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You're not a squirrel.
Not a squirrel? Of course I'm a squirrel. I do everything a squirrel does. Stuff my cheeks, squeak, and I could climb trees, too. My tail wasn't so heavy. I just gotta be a squirrel, Pop. Even Trudy thinks I'm squirrely.
We found you in the forest when you were a baby. We raised you as one of us. But you're not. You're a human.
A what?
A human.
You mean like one of those big dudes? Like the ones we hide from during squirrel hunting season?
The same.
Does this mean I can't go study with Trudy?
It would never work out, son.
Oh, but I love her, Pa. I love her more than acorns.
Sometimes love means never having to say you're squirrely.
I don't want to be a human, Pa. I don't want to ride around in them fruity-looking clothes screaming, "Tally-ho!" There's got to be more to life than that. I want to stay right here. Build a nest for me and Trudy. Build a white picket fence. Have barbecues, play ball with the kids.
It was destiny that brought you here, and it's destiny that beckons now. Fate lies not here in the world, but in the world of men. You have to find out who you are, who your real parents are, and why they dumped you in the forest. Besides, your mother and I grow around here, so we're barely able to provide for ourselves. You're eating us out of house and home.
Did you tell him?
Yes, he knows.
Don't cry, Junior.
I can't help it, Mama. I don't want to go.
You can always come back to visit, as long as you're not carrying a bow and arrow.
You really mean that? I can come back from time to time?
Of course. You'll always be a squirrel to me.
Same here, son. The welcome mat's always out.
But now you must go. Follow that tickle finger feet wherever it may be. Go with your head held high. Fear not what awaits. To strive, to seek, to find, and never to yield. That is your destiny. That will be your legacy. I packed some food for you.
Thanks, Mom. I'll miss you.
We'll miss you too, Junior.
Be careful. And don't forget to wash behind your ears. I can't stand it.
Don't take any wooden nipples, Junior.
I won't. It's a nickel. Judy, you home?
Aw, hiya, Junior. You're a little early, aren't you? I still haven't got my face on yet.
You're telling me.
Whoops. I'm ready now.
Trudy, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to break our date tonight.
Now he tells me.
I just found out something horrible. I'm not a squirrel. I'm a human.
I wonder why Father was so dead set against our engagement.
Now I gotta go find things like fate and destiny.
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
I just wanted to let you know that no matter where or how far I go, there will always be a place for you in my heart. I will never love another as I have loved you. You'll always be the squirrel of my dreams.
Likewise, I'm sure.
Well, I guess I better get going. It's a big wide world out there, and I gotta find out just where I fit in.
Aw, come over here, you big galoot. Mwah! Take care now, you hear?
I will.
Oh, and if you're ever passing through this way again, come over and see me sometime.
Okay. Look out, world. Here I come.
Salt?
No. I had to cut back. So I guess it really crushed Ivana to find out he wasn't a squirrel.
Yes, times were hard for the lad. He was wandering aimlessly in the forest for weeks, too ashamed to be a human, too ashamed to be a squirrel. For a brief period, however, I considered a compromise to become a beaver. But he gave up that idea when his dam broke.
Makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
Things got worse.
Worse?
The winter was coming. He didn't have a house built or a food stored. But then, in the darkness, a light shone in the distance.
Firefly.
The founder of our abbey.
When do we get to know it?
Later, that comes later. Anyway, Ivana was experiencing a psychological low of catatonic schizophrenia.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Really having a great time out here in this world of men. I wouldn't give for a nice, juicy acorn right about now. Oh, wait, something approached.
Pseudonym, antonym, what say Jim? Can you swim? Vituperation, can it be? Is this indeed the squirrel boy of the dark forest I've heard about all these years?
What are those strange sounds he's making? I hope he's not squirrel hunting season.
Sounds just like a squirrel. Oh, it is the squirrel boy. And you've brought us together for a reason, haven't you? You've sent me here this day to bring him into the world of men.
I wonder if this guy's having a transcendental spiritual experience. Or if he's just hungry. I'd better go. It's no use. I'm too tired. Just gonna have to stay here and fight like a squirrel. Grr, grr, grr.
I got some popcorn for you.
It smells good.
Grr, grr. Popcorn, it's very good.
This might be a trap, but I'm too hungry to care. More! Oh, more!
Amazing, just like a squirrel. He wants more.
You, I like.
Don't be scared. I won't hurt your poor child in the forest. Ah, see? Nothing to fear.
Oh, yeah. Lord, to the left.
Now, I wonder who this child could be. Well, he has the throne of Isidore tied to his neck and a birthmark on his chest. Now, it was rumored that the late Prince Ivana had such a birthmark. Nah, this couldn't be the late prince. He vanished in the dark forest years ago and surely perished.
More. Oh, yeah.
Oh, first things first. Let me get this throne right.
What's going on?
Does that feel better?
I never thought a tail could make all that difference. Feels so light, so free. Oh, what a feeling! How wonderful!
I'll take him back to the Abbey. That's right. I'll take him back to the Abbey to show him the ways of men. He'll read, he'll write, and he'll reason. And maybe one day we'll figure out just who he is and how he ended up in the dark forest. My son, come along, you are tired. My son, you are tired. Come and sit. Yep.
What's going on?
Come. Hey. Come here. Come here. Sit. Come on the throne. Sit. Now. We have a long walk ahead of us.
This thing's kind of comfortable. All those years hauling this thing around the forest. Now they tell me? I feel like I was born to sit in this thing.
The throne. He sits on the throne as if it were in his blood. And that birthmark. Could this be? Oh, Your Majesty!
More.
Oh, absolutely, Your Majesty.
I think I don't like this world of men.
Your Majesty, we must be going, I think. It's getting pretty late, and Viscera's men patrol the forest.
You want to go? Then we will go. Take me to the world of men. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the king, all right.
You must rest, Your Highness. You have a kingdom full of people to persecute.
Ivana lives, I tell you. He lives.
Not a chance. It's just a dream, not a prophecy.
Well, the thought that one day he might come back and claim the throne haunts me.
And if he did, what could one man do? He has the right on his side. And you have the army, the navy, and the House of Lords.
But the people will support him.
The people don't count. You have them working such long, hard hours, they're too tired to support anybody.
I hope you're right. But if he ever does come back and find out what you did to his mother and sister, My head ain't gonna be the only one that rolls.
I did what had to be done.
Just trying to tell Ivana that.
Ivana is dead.
For your sake, I hope.
There's but one king of Saxonia. King Viscera. Long live the king.
Well, I'm going to bed. Did I see you talking to a new fella this afternoon?
Yes, they were bringing the latest ransom demand for King Isidore. Now they want 1 milk cow, 2 polo shirts, and a redwood wagon. I told them it was out of the question.
Good. Very good. Oh, thank you.
And good night.
What?
Aren't the lights supposed to come down? This is the end of Act 1.
They're on! Alright! Turn them off! Where's my cue?
And good night! Can I leave now?
There's a time for work and a time for play, my sons.
All work and no play make Jack a dull boy.
Sometimes I wish I never taught you philosophy, Billy Bob. Okay, what the heck? Zone! Zone! Okay, playtime's over. Now, you men, out in the vineyards and start harvesting grapes. Billy Bob, just stick around. The other friars are quite taken with the game you've been.
Still need some work. I was thinking about taking this basket, right, and cutting the bottom out of it.
Ah, good idea.
And then throwing the basket through a window and saving the ball for soccer.
You never cease to amaze me, Billy Bob. But what would you call this game?
Hockey.
Of course. Come, let us sit.
time we had to talk, Billy Bob. You see, the past few years have been some of the most rewarding of my whole life. I've seen you grow from a stupid little squirrel to a knowledgeable young man. I've taught you all there is to know about science and philosophy, truth, justice, and the Saxonian way. And although our abbey abhors violence, I saw to it that you were taught the manly arts, as would befit the future king. It'll soon be time for you to leave us, to go out and fight for what's rightfully yours. That in mind, I want to know if there's anything you still wish to know. Are there things left that I haven't taught you yet? Do you have any questions, my son? Then ask, for only through asking can the truth be found.
Where do babies come from?
Watermelon seeds?
Here's another question. What is a woman?
I was wondering when you'd get around to that, Billy Bob. A woman. What is a woman?
I asked you first.
Well, a woman is fire and fancy, frolic and lace, contradiction and comfort, as splendid and petty, confusing and magnificent as any creature could be. That is a woman.
Could you be a little more specific?
Well, I've taken vows, my son.
Oh, will I know one if I see one?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Women are different from men.
How so?
Feet. They have smaller feet.
Small feet? That's it?
Oh, you sound disappointed.
Well, I was hoping for more.
Shame on you, Billy Bob. That's called lust, and you must be punished. Come along. I want you to get down on your hands and knees, now, and stare at that spot.
I can't help these feelings I'm getting. I'm getting to that age, you know.
Not another word, Billy Bob. Get down there. Come on. I will leave you now. And remember, this is hurting me more than it's hurting you.
Doubt that.
Be careful with those bags. We'll be spending the night here and continuing on to the joust tomorrow. I want you to make sure that Lady Lenore's things are aired, ironed, and unpacked if need be. I want her to look her best for the joust because there's rumor that Visser is looking for a wife and who oh so dearly loved to live in the castle is handmaiden to the queen. Come along. We will require provisions for the rest of our trip, and also our horses must be fed and stable for the night.
Small feet. I shouldn't think of such things.
Such a lovely day, and such a pity that it doth contrast with my mood, which brims with melancholy. Verily, I am blue. My mother and father seem content in my marrying that lizard Viscera. Though he may be king, I cannot bring myself to love him. It just doesn't seem fair. Everyone else will be having such fun at the joust, reveling in the bloodshed and the mayhem, but will I be able to enjoy it? No! I will be wrestling with Vizzy the Groper. I'm just going to put it out of my mind for now. I think I'll place my handkerchief in my garter.
Small feet.
Oh! Forgive me, I didn't see you sitting there. I thought you were a bench. Is everything all right?
Are you a woman?
You offend me, Friar. I would think that one look would leave little room for doubt.
Don't be offended. It's just that I've never seen a woman before. Are you a woman?
Why don't you stand up and look at me? After you've seen me, you can decide for yourself if I am a woman.
Okay. Hubba, hubba. I mean, I expected something different, but so-wee.
What do you think?
If I told you what I think, I'd be on my hands and knees for at least a month.
I'm surprised to hear a friar speaking like this.
Oh, no, I'm not a friar. I just live on campus. I'm a senior this year.
So fine a feature, so fair a face. Hot. Be still, my heart. A senior, you say? What's your major?
Pre-monarchy, with a minor in phys ed.
You bear a striking resemblance to our late King Isidore. What's your name?
Ivana.
But Ivana's dead!
Right, dead. My middle name is Ivana. My real name is Billy Bob. Billy Bob Cartwright.
And where do you hail from?
Well, I was brought up Dark Forest Way, third tree on the left, past an arrow. What's your name?
Lady Lenore of the House of Usher.
Long name.
I know, but my friends just call me House of Usher.
You want to play doctor?
You have much to learn about women.
That's why I want to play doctor.
Do you find me attractive?
I haven't had as much fun looking at things since I found those Da Vinci prints back in Fred's closet.
Normally, I would find such comments offensive, repugnant, even, but coming from you, I find it hard to take offense. There's a childlike curiosity in your eyes, a mirthful innocence, and yet behind it all, a sense of power and majesty. Yes, Billy Bob, I believe there's more to you than meets the eye. I think you are a man of destiny.
Will you be staying long at the Abbey?
We leave in the morning to go to the joust at Mary Sedona's.
You don't sound very excited about that.
Huh. If bloom costs a penny a pound, I could sell the load on my heart for a fortune. My father is sending me as an offering to paint. Viscera wants me for his bride.
Tyranny has a face.
Everyone has a face. I take it you don't like him either?
Would you look someone who usurped your throne, enslaved your mother and sister, and left you to rot in the forest for 14 years?
Probably not.
Well, neither would I.
There's nothing much we can do about it, though. Viscera rules with an iron fist. Our only hope would be if, by some chance, Ivana was still alive and could take back the throne. The people would rally behind him.
Do you really think so?
Of course! The only problem is that there are only 20 people left in the kingdom. And Viscera has 2 million soldiers. It would be an uphill fight.
Some things, my lady, are worth fighting for.
I know. Money and prestige.
And the heart of a lady fair.
Oh, that's no lady. That's a cardinal sin. I'm very, very ashamed of you, Billy Bob.
Please don't blame him. I drive all men to distraction.
What do you have to say for yourself, Billy Bob?
I was simply falling in love.
Me too.
Well, not in my Abbey, you don't. Okay, Billy Bob, assume the position. You will remain there until midnight, and no supper either. It's time you learn, young men, that the ultimate discipline is self-discipline. Leave him, dear.
I'll be back later. I'll bring you some food.
I'll be counting the seconds. 1, 2.
No doubt your travels have left you thirsty. Come, we'll go to my den and sip wine. I'll read your passages from Carmina Burana.
Ooh.
Time passed slowly for Ivana. It's thus for all young lovers.
8, 9.
When do we get to the romantic part?
This is the romantic part. Pass the gruel.
Oh, goody, goody. This is where they pledge their everlasting love and stuff. Getting misty-eyed just thinking about it. Hurry up, Ivana.
40, 80, 120, 240.
And as the sun began to dip into the western sky,
4,902, 4,963, 20,000. Where was I?
And as the shadows filled the courtyard, Ivana knew he didn't have long to wait.
Don't worry, Ivana. Your moment is at hand.
8 o'clock and all is well.
Tonight's features a hearty boy meets Martin Luther.
Don't miss this fun-filled frolics and fresco that follows our daring duo through the heady world of theology.
The Saxony Times called a laugh riot. And the Daily Bugle, an ecumenical ha-ha.
100 bottles of wine on the wall. 100 bottles of wine. You take one down, pass it down.
Billy Bob! Are you out there, Billy Bob?
Yes, yes.
I thought darkness would never come. Are you hungry?
Famished.
I brought you something.
Bless you. This is good. What is it?
Squirrel! Oh, come on. It doesn't taste that bad.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do. You're just being picky.
I wasn't really that hungry.
That's what I call rare! Oh!
Run back to the forest, my little friend. Your fur will grow back soon.
I mustn't be long. My nanny will be expecting me.
I've been doing a lot of thinking over the past 4,936 seconds. I thought about life, destiny, the tangled web of fate, a little bit about ice skating, blood dribble brownies. But mostly, I thought about you. I thought about you and me. I thought about we. Granted, we haven't known each other for very long. But when our eyes met, I felt something stirring deep inside. I think you felt it too.
Not really.
And I know I have no right to ask you this, but...
No, Billy Bob, don't.
But I must.
I know what you want to ask, and I know how I want to respond. But don't you see? It would never work out. I leave with the rising of the sun to join Viscera. And there's nothing you, nor I, nor anyone else can do about it. I'm a prisoner, not of love, but of political reality. If I marry Viscera, my father's firm gets all the defense contracts. I have no choice but to live as queen. Sure, I have all the money, and the power, and the servants, and the exquisite clothes. I'll have everything a bride would want, except for the most important thing in any marriage. Credit cards.
Call that a marriage?
So, don't ask me, Billy Bob. I beg of you not to ask me. Please, please don't ask me.
Okay, I won't ask you.
Why not?
You asked me not to ask you.
Oh, you have much to learn about women. You see, a woman doesn't always mean what she says. When I tell you no, I really mean yes.
Really?
Yes.
Does that mean no?
Yes. No. Yes and no. It depends. Go ahead and ask me. Even though I really don't want you to. Which is to say that I do. Understand?
Will you marry me?
No.
Does that mean yes?
No, in this case it means no.
Really?
Yeah.
Hot dog, she said yes! You'll never regret it. I'll make you the happiest queen in all of Saxonia. You'll want for nothing else except for squirrel meat, which will be back from our table. I'll fill you full of watermelon seeds and we'll send them to camp in the summer. Joy, joy, joy.
I am betrothed to a king.
Right, me.
But you're not king.
I'm working on it.
There's no way you can marry me. No way at all. Unless...
Unless what?
No, it would be suicide.
I'm good at that.
There's an ancient Saxonian law, passed down from the earliest times, before the Enlightenment.
I've heard of those times. The men wore spats.
Exactly. The law states that any man of royal blood may challenge a king for a bride on the day of the joust. To do so, he must invoke a challenge. It's too horrible. I can't let you go through with it.
Tell me, now.
The challenge of the Druid prom queen. The challenger approaches the king and asks him to dance. The king then says no. And the challenger throws a black corsage in his face and steps on his foot.
Then what?
Then there's music and mayhem. And the winner gets me.
Well, what does the loser get?
Cremated. Or banished to Buffalo. He gets a choice. Most take cremation.
So this rat has fought and won before?
He cheats.
Well, this time he will lose.
Surely you're not serious.
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
I didn't call you Shirley. Anyway, you're just a kid, a friar's apprentice. What do you know of combat?
Let me worry about that.
Anyway, you have to be able to prove you have at least a little royal blood in your veins.
I have a little on my father's side.
And what you were spilling it for me.
For you, and for all who suffer the indignities of oppression.
Lady Lenore, Lady Lenore. What are you doing out this hour? You'll catch your death.
I'll be along directly, Gwen.
Who is that there with you?
Just a thief, Gwen.
Thief!
Methinks he must be a thief. Because only a thief could have stolen my heart so quickly. And I must be a fool because I didn't want to stop him. Viscera, for all of his wealth and power, never stole my heart.
Perhaps not. But if he finds out about this, he'll tear it out by the roots.
Over my dead body?
Definitely.
Leave us for a moment, Glenn.
2 minutes, and then I call for the guards. And please, don't do anything stupid.
I already have. I've fallen in love with a stranger.
Who? Where is he? I'll beat his brains.
Calm down, silly. I mean you.
Oh, right. Is there something I should be doing now?
Why don't you put your arms around me? Not like that. Put one arm here and one arm here.
Squirrels never felt like this. Now what?
A kiss would be nice.
Hey, cut it out back there!
A kiss, you say?
You're in for a big treat.
I certainly hope so.
Now, close your eyes. And if everything goes right, you'll feel like you've been hit over the head with 200 pounds of stardust. I'll never forget you, Billy Bob.
Lay it on me, Lenore. The suspense is killing me. What a kiss. Lenore, baby. You got a power, woman. Oh, love hurts. Makes you wonder how I feel after a night in the drive-in. Somebody get me an aspirin.
Ivana told Friar Fred early last morning all about him and the Lady
You mean
Lenore.
about going to the joust, fight for Lady Lenore?
Then he told him about Ivana and his mother, Corsicana, and all that.
And that's what he told Queen Anne in Corsicana. Of course. Guess he took it pretty hard, huh?
Took it very hard. But it was then that Friar Fred gave him the finest suit of armor in all of the realm. For its weather. Finest craftsman. He figured if Ivana was going to run off half-baked, he might as well look nice.
And he gave him a horse too, right? fastest, most beautifulest steed in the kingdom.
Ah, yes, Pepper. You know, it was said that Pepper could run faster than the wind. The wind was having an off day.
So Ivana left the comfort and security of the Abbey to take on the forces of the pseudo-king.
And to fight for the hearts of a lady fair.
Must have been a magnificent sight.
Oh, it was, it was.
Have a little help here, please.
Run, Pepper, run! Faster and faster. Charge me into the pages of history. Come on, boy. I know you're tired, but in times like these, we all have to make sacrifices. You want to rest? Then rest. I'm not the kind of guy who pushes stupid beasts beyond their endurance level. I was an animal once myself. I understand these things. No, sir. This is one king who's not going to resort to fear and violence to get what he wants. Tell me, Pepper, do you know what a gelding is? Whoa! You got it, Pepper. Off we go. Attaboy.
My 9 tribes and 18-wheeler making tracks to London town, hauling hogs to the farmer's market. Hope that London Bridge falls down.
Want a little service, sugar?
You want service? Go to an ex-nun.
Don't play high and mighty with me anymore, Queen. You're not the queen. Give me a lemon
Get
fizz.
it yourself, meat face.
Jackie Horner hung out on the corner looking for that pie in the sky. He broke his thumb, frisking a bum and got a sty in his eye. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sometimes when we touch, your armor hurts so much, but I'm gonna love you anyway. Thank you, thank you. I thank you. And my mother thanks you.
For yourself.
And now, the Boar's Breath Inn is proud to present the court jester you've all heard so much about, Mr. Funny Bone himself, Shecky Loman.
Don't, guys. Oh, please. Yeah. So I see everyone's here for the big joust tonight. Funny thing happened to me on the way over here tonight. A peasant looked like he hasn't had a bite in days. Walks up to me and says, "How do you get to Carnegie Hall?" So, I bid him. Hello, is this thing on? I get no respect. Brought my pet rat home the other night. My wife's like, "Get that disgusting thing out of here." She says, "It's ugly looking." I'm like, "So?" She says, "I wasn't talking about the rat." Walked into the doctor's office with a frog on my head. Doctor says, "What seems to be the problem?" Frog says, "Can you do something about this wart?" Hello? You know, they say laughter's good for the soul, you know. Strike one. You know the difference between an elephant and a druid's grandmother? 5 pounds.
My grandmother's a Druid.
So take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning.
I'm gonna split you from your dog to your gizzard.
Ladies and germs, you've been a wonderful audience. I heard more laughter and death roll. Can't you take a joke?
Excuse me. Is this the Boar's Breath Inn?
No, this is the Howard Johnson's. We only have that big sign up there that says Boar's Breath Inn to confuse people. What will you have, Fossil Head?
Just a glass of water, please.
That'll be 5 funds.
Keep it, change.
Ooh, a big tipper. Why don't you take your bucket off and stay a while?
I think I'll do just that. Something wrong?
It's just that you look so much like someone that was very dear to me.
Your long-lost brother, Ivana?
No, Joe Boris. We went steady in high school. It wasn't just except he was a little taller, and his hair was different, and he had brown eyes. His mouth was a little wider, and his nose was a little shorter, and his forehead was wider, and he had a darker complexion. Actually, you don't look anything like him. You in town for the big joust? What's your handle?
Pardon me?
What do they call you?
Well, to some, I'm known as Billy Bob Cartwright.
Funny name for a knight, Sir Billy Bob.
But to others, I'm known as Ivana.
Say what?
Ivana, brother of Corsicana, son of Nina and Isidore. Abandoned in a dark forest as a babe and raised by squirrels. Found by a friendly friar and educated in the ways of men. Now returning to claim what is rightfully his. That's Ivana.
Ivana, my brother, had a birthmark. If you are he, then reveal a mark that Ivana alone can claim.
Mom, turkey on rye, hold the mail. Why?
I want you to come over here for a second. I think there's something you should see.
What you got, hon? This weirdo bothering you?
No, it's not that. I want you to sit down.
Okay, I'm sitting. What is it you want me to see?
This.
So what? Seen one bucket? You've seen them all.
Not the bucket, Mom. I didn't bring you all the way over here to see the bucket. I brought you over here to see this. Ring a bell?
Oh! No. Gotcha. Of course it rings a bell. It's my Boston baby boy. Pull your shirt down so Mom can get a look at you.
Where's my mama?
Air.
Oh, Mom, he's beautiful.
Can't see.
Mama, it's me, Ivana.
Oh, that's my darling boy. I knew you were alive. I just knew it.
Truly, it is a miracle.
And I don't want you to think that for one moment I'm the least bit bitter about you leaving me in the garden. Lead bag full of picnic trash. I'm not at all bitter, Mama.
It was either that or let you fall into his clutches.
She means viscera.
Infamy has a face.
So I say to the guys, what do you get when you cross a parrot with a tiger?
What do you get when you cross a parrot with a tiger?
I don't know. But when he talks, you better listen.
We gotta get you out of here, son. Viscera's agents are everywhere. And if they found out that you were alive, oh, I shudder to think.
If we leave now, Mom will get fired. Sorry.
Don't worry about that. By this time tomorrow, I'll be king. I'll get you some jobs at a classy place.
Oh, it's too good to be true. Let's get out of this dump.
Are they still holding my father for ransom?
Yeah, your creep uncle won't pay it.
Well, what do they demand?
Now they're asking for a sack of flour and a chamber pot.
Well, that will be my first official act as king. Let's get out of this vermin pit. We have a lot to catch up on. I want to know everything.
When we get back to the castle tonight, my old little ass.
So I say to the guys, take my wife, please. It's all folks. Okay, kids, this is it. This is the biggie. Move it, let's go. Yes, sir, we've got the audience right where we want them. Don't let me down now, kids. Places, sound, music.
men lust for power?
Because they're hungry. Hunger corrupts. And absolute hunger corrupts absolutely. What happened next? Did Ivana challenge the king? Did he marry Lady Lenore? Did he get his father back?
I don't know. I'm too full to think.
Do you want me to tell you?
No. How about you tell me the story of the big bad wolf?
No. I like the story of Ivana. The jousting dayed out clear and bright, except for a few scattered showers. There was a feeling of expectation in the air. All who were present sensed that something profound was about to happen, that their lives would never be the same again. The stands were packed with people with viscera announced that the joust should begin. Little did he suspect what lay in store for him as he raised the jousting flag.
Is that really necessary? I want to welcome all of you to the 756th Royal Field Joust and Barbecue. I can tell by your spontaneous outpouring that you are looking forward to the bloodshed as much as I am. I can tell by your spontaneous outpouring that you are looking forward to the bloodshed as much as I am. I will soon call for the festivities to begin. But first, a small announcement. Let it be known to all within your realm that King Viscera, Bayan, Innsbruck, Shadowhite, and Fronsfield will soon be wed to this. Lovely gem. This. Fragile figurine. This fragrant flower, Lady Lenore of the House of Usher. Now, let the festivities begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. In this corner, the challenger, fighting out of Limping Court Plaza, Philippe Boom Boom LeBlanc. Corner, your hometown favorite and defending champion, Russia. Did you get the number of that truck, Alam?
I'm so bad I'm gonna hit you upside your head and make you wish you was dead.
Scare me, why don't you?
You better be scared,
Gentlemen, take your places. Now let the sands of time soak up the sanguine serendipity of this pugilantimous pontification. Let's get it on. The champ is closing the distance between the two antagonists. He's bobbing and weaving, using that jab to his too good advantage. The challenger is rapidly running out of running room. He thrusts and parries. The champ is quartering off the ring. Things look bad for Philippe.
Let's stop. I'm all sweaty and everything.
The champ looks to the king, which could mean life or death for the challenger.
Depend on it.
Now, as is the custom, I must call for the challenge of the dual prom queen. Realizing, of course, that there will be no takers, because it is well known that I cheat. Well, are there any takers?
Billy Bob! Are you out there, Billy Bob?
Shush up. Well, this is your last chance. Going.
I accept the challenge.
Is that a bucket?
And who is this brash young Paul who wishes to challenge the king for a wife?
I'll give you a hint, Zitsura. His name starts with I and rhymes with pajama. Yuck, yuck.
Yuck.
His name is Billy Bob Cartwright.
It doesn't rhyme with pajama.
Who cares? I still love him.
I still love him.
I stand ready to challenge.
I assume you're a procedure. Let the challenge begin. Wait, I never danced with a man that wears a bucket on his head. What do I want?
Gasp! Can it be? That's right, Mr. Rock. Your past has come back to haunt you. It is Ivana who you.
Oh, my cup run is over.
Kill the bomb, Ivana!
May I have this dance?
No, you may not.
Well, why not?
Because I think you're stuck up and silly. Take that, you brute! You did that on purpose. Right? Foxtrot or bossa nova? Foxtrot. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let the music begin! Light enough to make you wish you danced with someone else, Ivana. I thought this was supposed to be a contest. This knave dares to challenge the king.
I can't go on. He's not fighting fair. I'm just gonna have to give up.
Don't despair, Junior. Your father and I have come to help you.
Mom, Dad, I just can't hardly believe it.
Get up on your feet, son, and fight like a squirrel. Everybody back up. You can't let me down.
You're right, Pa. I owe it to all those squirrels back home who made me who I am today. Viscera, I believe this dance is mine.
Enough! I am defeated.
Conquistador of the House of Isidore, to claim the throne of Saxonia, and my wife to be, the Lady Lenore.
Oh, my hero.
Thank you.
With this crown comes many responsibilities, my son. So, before I crown you, I want you to promise to rule wisely, rule justly, rule with integrity, and hire me as your archbishop.
Shall be done.
Long live King Ivana!
Long live King Ivana! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
As of this moment, slavery is abolished. There will be no more fourth duty detentions or success rooms. And there will be more women's restrooms in auditoriums and sports arenas. And there will be no more squirrel hunting. One more thing. Viscera, you and your henchmen are banished from Saxonia forever. To the friar, Brad Chapel. Oh, we have a wedding to perform. And may it last as long as these stone walls.
We already did the romantic part.
Oh, yeah. Is this the end?
I certainly hope so.
Okay, kid. Places for the curtain call. I'd like to see